Ben Stiller has long been one of Hollywood's most versatile and enduring talents, blending razor-sharp comedy with poignant drama in a career that spans decades. Born Benjamin Edward Mira Stiller on November 30, 1965, in the bustling heart of Manhattan, New York City, he turned 60 this year, a milestone that reflects not just the passage of time but the depth of a life richly lived in the spotlight and beyond it. As of October 2025, Stiller remains a cultural force, directing acclaimed projects like the recent documentary Stiller and Mira: Nothing Is Lost, which delves into his family legacy while offering intimate glimpses into his own role as a father. His journey from a child of comedy legends to a multifaceted icon is marked by iconic films like Zoolander, There's Something About Mary, and Meet the Parents, but it's his personal world, his enduring partnership with wife Christine Taylor, his close-knit family with 2 children, his luxurious yet grounded New York residences, his health-conscious and philanthropic lifestyle, and his staggering financial success, that truly rounds out the portrait of this everyman extraordinaire. Stiller's path to stardom was practically predestined, woven into the fabric of show business from his earliest days. The son of Jerry Stiller and Ann Mira, the legendary comedy duo known for their sharp wit and groundbreaking interracial marriage in an era when such unions were rare, young Ben grew up immersed in laughter and performance. Jerry's gruff, lovable persona shone in shows like Seinfeld and The King of Queens, while Ann's Emmy-nominated talent brought elegance and edge to everything from Broadway to television. By age 9, Stiller was already stealing scenes in his mother's short-lived series Kate McShane, wielding a Super 8 camera to film homemade movies with his sister Amy. This familial immersion fueled his ambition. After a brief stint at UCLA, he dropped out to intern at the Actors Studio in New York, landing a Broadway role in The House of Blue Leaves at just 20. His big-screen breakthrough came with the cult hit Reality Bites in 1994, but it was the late 90s explosion of There's Something About Mary, where he pocketed $3 million for his hapless Ted Stroman, that catapulted him into superstardom. From there, Stiller didn't just act, he directed, produced, and shaped hits like Zoolander, earning $2.5 million, and the Meet the Parents franchise, where his bumbling Greg Focker became a relatable everyman for generations. Yet, amid the frenzy of red carpets and box office triumphs, Stiller's heart has always anchored in the quieter rhythms of family life, a theme that echoes through his work and his world off-screen. At the center of that world stands Christine Taylor, the actress whose blonde, bubbly energy has complemented Stiller's neurotic charm for over 2 decades. The couple first crossed paths in 1999 on the set of the unaired Fox pilot Heat Vision and Jack, an instant spark that led to a beachfront wedding in Kauai, Hawaii on May 13, 2000. Taylor, born in 1971 in Drexel Hill, Pennsylvania, was no stranger to the screen herself, having charmed audiences as Marcia Brady in The Brady Bunch movie and its sequel, and holding her own in cult favorites like The Craft and Dodgeball, a true underdog story. Their on-screen collaborations, from Taylor's memorable turn as Matilda in Zoolander to her role in Tropic Thunder, mirrored the easy chemistry of their real-life bond, blending humor with heartfelt authenticity. But their story isn't without its plot twists. In May 2017, after 17 years of marriage, Stiller and Taylor announced a separation, a decision they framed as mutual and focused on co-parenting their children amid busy careers. This was a joint decision, they stated at the time, emphasizing their commitment to family. The separation, however, proved temporary, reshaped by the unforeseen intimacy of the COVID-19 pandemic. As Stiller later shared in a 2025 New York Times profile, the lockdown brought them back under one roof, allowing space for reflection and renewal. When we separated, it was just having space to see what our relationship was, he reflected, adding that rediscovering their family unit felt like an unexpected gift. Today in 2025, the couple remains together, stronger for the hiatus, often spotted at low-key events or supporting each other's ventures. Taylor, with her own net worth estimated at $50 million, has stepped back from acting to prioritize family but occasionally dips into projects that align with their shared values, like voice work or cameos that keep her comedic timing sharp. Their partnership, much like Stiller's films, proves that love can endure awkward silences and second acts, emerging with more depth and resilience. No discussion of Stiller's family would be complete without shining a light on his 2 children, Ella Olivia Stiller and Quinlan Dempsey Stiller, who represent the next generation of a creative dynasty while carving their own paths far from the Hollywood glare. Ella, the eldest, arrived on April 9, 2002 in Los Angeles, a bright-eyed girl who inherited her parents' quick wit and artistic bent. Now 23, Ella has ventured into modeling, strutting runways for brands like Marc Jacobs and even gracing the cover of Vogue as a teen, but she's quick to credit her famous lineage without letting it define her. In a rare interview, she once quipped about her dad's blue steel pose from Zoolander, turning family lore into playful banter. Quinlan, affectionately known as Quinn, followed on July 10, 2005, bringing a quieter intensity to the brood. At 20, he's exploring interests in music and environmental activism, often joining his father at charity events focused on conservation. Stiller's upcoming documentary Stiller and Mira, Nothing is Lost, offers a raw window into his parenting journey, featuring candid conversations with Ella and Quinn about the difficult relationship dynamics that arise when growing up with celebrity parents. It's tough when your dad's the punchline guy, Quinn jokes in the film, but the segments reveal a profound closeness, built on shared green smoothies and plant-based meals, a family ritual Stiller and Taylor adopted over a decade ago. The Stillers shield their kids from the industry's toxicity, raising them with a mix of New York grit and Hawaiian serenity. Vacations to their private island retreat foster unplugged bonding, where board games trump paparazzi flashes. Stiller often speaks of fatherhood as his greatest role, one that grounds his chaotic career and reminds him of the legacy beyond laughter, instilling empathy, creativity, and a commitment to making the world a bit less absurd. Stiller's lifestyle, for all its glamour, is refreshingly unpretentious, a blend of urban sophistication and wellness-driven simplicity that keeps him connected to his New York roots. A lifelong supporter of the Democratic Party, he's fundraised for everyone from John Kerry to Hillary Clinton. Stiller channels his influence into causes close to his heart, co-founding the Stiller Foundation to support education in Haiti and Rwanda, where he's built schools serving thousands of children. Philanthropy isn't performative for him. It's personal, born from a 2010 Lyme disease diagnosis that shifted his focus toward health and advocacy. Prostate cancer followed in 2014, but after successful surgery, Stiller emerged cancer-free, using his platform to destigmatize screenings for men. His daily routine reflects this evolution. Mornings start with those infamous green juices packed with kale and ginger, followed by yoga or hikes in Central Park. The family adheres to a mostly plant-based diet, a choice Taylor championed after reading about its environmental impact, though Stiller admits sneaking the occasional bagel for authenticity's sake. Fashion-wise, he's the king of casual cool, think slim-fit jeans, vintage tees, and sneakers from his collaborations with brands like Adidas, eschewing ostentation for effortless style. Weekends might find him directing indie films or binging documentaries, but he's equally content coaching Quinn's soccer team or attending Ella's art shows. This balanced ethos extends to his professional life. After the 2016 flop of Zoolander 2, Stiller pivoted to passion projects like the Netflix series Escape at Dannemora, earning critical acclaim and reminding audiences of his dramatic chops. In 2025, as he promotes Happy Gilmore 2 and eyes more behind the camera work, Stiller embodies a lifestyle that's aspirational yet approachable. Success without the soul crush. Of course, anchoring this life are the homes that serve as sanctuaries amid the storm. Stiller's real estate portfolio reads like a love letter to New York, with the crown jewel being a sprawling West Village condo purchased in 2016 for $15.3 million alongside Taylor. Tucked in the leafy enclave of Greenwich Village, this multi-level area boasts floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking cobblestone streets, a chef's kitchen for those green drink experiments, and a private rooftop terrace perfect for al fresco family dinners. It's a far cry from his childhood apartment in a pre-gentrified Manhattan, yet it echoes the city's pulse, steps from Washington Square Park, where Stiller once filmed guerrilla-style shorts. The couple also owns a 33-acre estate in Chappaqua, New York, valued at around $10 million, a wooded retreat with hiking trails and a home gym that doubles as a creative studio. For escapes, there's the 14-acre spread in Hawaii, bought years ago for $8.5 million, where the family unwinds with beach bonfires and stargazing, a nod to their wedding locale. Past properties like a $7.3 million Los Angeles pad sold to Jason Statham in 2011 speak to Stiller's peripatetic early career, but New York remains home base, a deliberate choice to raise grounded kids in a city that rewards hustle over hype. Finally, the numbers behind Stiller's empire tell a story of shrewd ambition and blockbuster magic. As of 2025, his net worth stands at an enviable $200 million, amassed through a savvy mix of acting salaries, production deals, and real estate flips. Early paydays like $3 million for There's Something About Mary, evolved into nine-figure hauls. $10 million for Meet the Fockers, $15 million for Tower Heist, and back-end profits from franchises that have grossed over $2 billion domestically. As a producer via Red Hour Films, he's bankrolled gems like Blades of Glory and The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, diversifying income streams while mentoring talents like Judd Apatow. Endorsements with Giorgio Armani and Lacoste add seven figures annually, and his voice work in animations like M. Madagascar keeps the checks rolling. Yet Stiller's wealth isn't hoarded. It's leveraged for impact, from funding global education to personal health battles that he's turned into advocacy gold. At 60, with a reconciled marriage, thriving kids, a lifestyle of purpose, and homes that blend luxury with legacy, Ben Stiller proves that true net worth lies in the laughs shared, the causes championed, and the family fortified. In a town built on illusions, he's the real deal, funny, flawed, and profoundly human. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to daily updates and never miss a video.